What is up, Pony Nation? It's me, Faith the Moliminous, and I'm here with some more G5 stuff, except it's something that I don't think any of us are really talking about, or at least I didn't really think about until I actually just saw an image today. Princess Luna, one of the center figures of Equestria in G4. What about her? For G5, we've seen tons of redesigns of the main six, different conversations going on with what should happen with the main six and various other characters. We've had details of the worlds, different planets that they'll be on, different locations, movies, everything like that, except there's two notable people who have been missing from every conversation who are kind of integral to G4. That would be Princess Luna and Princess Celestia. While I don't think that they'll get rid of Princess Celestia, Luna on the other hand may be a toss-up. If you remember, she didn't even have a throne for most of G4. In fact, I don't even think she does have one now. In the redesign of the movie, she gets a secondary throne, but that's the only time we really ever see that. It almost seems like Luna is always on the back burner. In situations where she could easily help save the day, she's simply not there. It's almost like the show writers themselves just forget she exists. She's had a few great episodes, and obviously she's one of the fandom's favorite princesses, but is that enough? Clearly they do care what we think, as they've been gauging our reactions to the leaks and making changes accordingly. However, they don't care that much. Hence the changes being made to Applejack and the whole scrapping of Twilight being an alicorn. Yes, we threw a hissy fit in the beginning when season 3 happened and she became an alicorn, but we never wanted her to become an earth pony. That just simply doesn't make sense with her character. So they care, but they don't care that much. They're willing to listen to us, but if you want them to really listen to us, it would take a pretty big hissy fit. And that's where we are. There hasn't been a single sketch, nor mention, nor even offhanded comment in an email about Princess Luna. And we could chalk this up to us not knowing or not having access to these emails if it wasn't for the quantity of leaks that we've had, releasing so much information. This should have at least been a cliff note in some of the show writings. They had an entire meeting dedicated to developing and shaping the story, and not a single princess was mentioned? Does that mean our favorite two princesses, Celestia and Luna, are no more? What about Cadence? Is FlurryCon only going to have a 2-year life cycle? There are a lot of things that aren't being wrapped up that look like they're just going to end completely unanswered. And I know a lot of you guys out there probably don't like the idea of that. I know I don't either. Luna is by far the least developed princess, simply by virtue of just not showing up a whole lot. And when she does, her personality is a bit inconsistent. That being said though, she is also my personal favorite, and I hate to think of her leaving before really touching into her potential. The Tantabus episode did bring up some interesting things. Luna very visibly has mental scarring from her betrayal and her imprisonment. Those could be amazing topics to touch upon, especially if the new generation wants to garner an older audience. If they're going to give it a higher rating and aim for teens, I can't think of a better character to explore. There are so many characters that realistically would have so much emotional baggage that are being left on the cutting room floor here. Sunset Shimmer is being stuck in Equestria Girls with no mention of her really joining G5. Luna? Well, obviously she's got a hell of a backstory you could tell. And while the battle of the two sisters has been told a few different times here in many different ways, there's still some stuff that's probably left untold. Even Celestia herself, her early years are completely shrouded in mystery. What about those 1,000 years while Luna was gone? Surely some interesting things happened there. Not to mention people like Starlight Glimmer, Trixie, Maud, characters that aren't integral to the show but were recently introduced. It seems unfitting to have them around for only a year before a completely different generation comes around. It's almost like starting the first few chapters of a book, then burning the rest and writing a new one. There's a lot of complexities here. Obviously, not everything in a story is going to be unraveled, and it really shouldn't be. There should be a good amount for people to interpret. But with MLP, well, it kind of seems like everything we do is speculation, because the show is so bad at actually telling us stuff, and telling it to us consistently. Look, I can understand if they want to get rid of Luna, but I'd much rather them at least give us some closure with her before you get rid of her. But of course, that's just my thoughts. I obviously want to know your guys' thoughts down below. As always, I've been Faith or Moliminous. I thank you for watching. Please, if you enjoyed, like this video, subscribe, and if you really love me, go ahead and check out that TeePublic store or donate to me on Patreon. I love all my patrons. You guys are the real MVPs. From Oswald to Incognito to TWT, Demon Fox, Azaer, Peter, Anthony, and Leszek. Thank you all for supporting the channel. If I missed anyone, let me know, because you guys are all important. And as always, guys, I thank you simply for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Woo! Hey. I do it for love. Yeah. I do it for the love.